people with imagination. Well, turning out a bit more than imagination's involved. The separation of good and evil. And we were warned. They would sneak in unawares and change the truth. Hitler even said if you say a lie long enough, people will begin to believe it. Well, give me one generation, you'll change the world. Well, I think he's got a couple generations by now. From 1940s to the 2017, probably working on 3 generations. Which is okay in their book because that's just more food. The vampires stuff. Vampires. Now that's an enlightening word. Science fiction? For demons. Just another way of coloring a demon. Making him out to be something fantastic or a hero of some kind or supernatural. Yeah, my ass. Playing is for fools. Hypno-technology. When the whole while we have more power in our little pinky than they could ever think of having. But without the perception of how to perceive it, you can't achieve it, which is why they made us dumb. It changed our true history of who we are as individuals, who we are in Christ, who we are in the nature of the universe, of which I am no scholar. But I know one thing. I am not completely dumb. I can look out at the sky and know I can't excuse this away. And if you believe in the truth, neither can you. They're robbing you right now of your very identity. And when they're done, they're going to simulate this great big huge rock coming in from space. And they're going to smash this planet and they're going to kill us. Kill us. So that they can recycle everything and start over. On your dime. On your ignorance. Because they got us so busy fighting each other, we won't even listen long enough to know anything. Because we think we already do. And that is why we fail. I don't know where I come up with some of this stuff, man. It's like just laid before me. But look at that out there. You tell me. Is that a normal sky? Or is that something on nigh? Is it real? Or is it digitally designed? Project Bluebeam, nanoparticles and smart particles in your air, chemtrails in your sky, all the secrecy and secret societies. Yeah. I might be dumb, but I'm not completely stupid, thank God. Flesh and blood did not have to reveal this to me, I think, but my Father in heaven. Because I do believe he's in heaven. But that which creates, there's also another that destroys the yin and yang of life. It comes behind life and tries to subvert it and hurt it. Well, the people that fight for principle and truth and the love of God better wake up, smell this coffee, and not the Folgers that you've been smelling. Because I think there's particles of dried crap in there that you don't even want to know. You know how vampires love their blood. Well, what does blood look like when it comes out of your stomach? And you vomit it up, or you get it in your poo? I know if you puke up blood, it looks like ground coffee grounds. I don't know if that's coincidence or quantum arithmetic is just telling you exactly what's going on before it even happens, which is why some people know that arithmetic and some don't. That's why they know how to blow up 9/11 30 years in the future, because Back to the Future told them to. They understand the quantum matrix and have messed with the intelligence of the cosmos and God and tried to exalt himself above his throne by travel in time, manipulation of it, getting rich by it. And there lies the way it just travels out of control. Corruption breeds corruption, which breeds more corruption. Before you know it, everybody's corrupt. Didn't the Tower of Babel in the days of Noah, all flesh should become corrupted? Well, I think our skies are full of corruption, my friend. Full. It's like a soup. It's like a mess. Like somebody took a bunch of watercolor and let them bleed together. And maybe that's the solution. Instead of trying to be all about ourselves, maybe we need to blend together for the benefit of everybody. Because as long as they keep us fighting against each other, we can't blend. And they've been doing it forever. The masters of it. The devil roars around like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. And the Sphinx, apparently it's got the head of a lion, but the face of a man. It all starts kind of making sense. This Bible code, life code, despair code, CIA code, barcode. Do you know Hollywood has some of our children barcoded because they're property? They participate in parties just for sex and to keep our elite satisfied. Did you know that? Did you know that's true? Did you know that Law and Order on your television set is actually telling you all this stuff that's going on, and we just think it's Dick Wolf writing another grand scheme of things and in mind of fantasy? Now, this is based off reality. They're trying to warn us. But because of the HARP system and the mind control, they have to do it this way. Or they might just let off a bomb. Every time we're about to get it right, they switch it up. Hey, come on. Well, that's it for now. People look at me like a weirdo out here, smoking crack and talking to myself, so. You'll be good and love the Lord. And love the truth. And all that's in it. Keep fighting the good fight of faith. Because he told us, unless these days be shortened, none of us would survive it. But you know what? He hasn't even shortened them yet. I don't even know how I'm surviving now. That just gives you a little clue of what we're in for. Unless we collectively, you know, what's impossible for man to do is not impossible for God. So everybody thinks we're doomed anyway, so why bother? And now I understand what Paul's meaning was of what, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die? God forbid. Well, it made sense then. Why doesn't it make sense now? Everybody's eat, drinking, and be merry. Sex it out. Have a party. Smoke some shit.